Hi, my name is Andrew, and I'm a slave in Boston. And here's what happened to me last night. I heard the bells ring and went to the gate. I stayed there a little and saw Mr. Lovell coming back with his buckets. I asked him where was the fire, and he said it was not a fire. Numbers of boys on the other side of the way were throwing snowballs at the soldiers, and the sentinels were enraged and swearing at the boys. And the boys called them lobsters, bloody backs, and hollered, "Who buys lobsters?" There was also a number of people who stood there where I did and were picking up pieces of sea coal that had been thrown thereabout and snowballs and throwing them at the sentinel. I went to cross over to where the soldiers were, and as soon as I got a glimpse of them, I heard some huzzah say, "Here's old Murray with the riot act," and they began to pelt snowballs. The first word I heard was a grenadier say to a man by me, "Darn you, stand back!" How near was he to him? He was so near that the grenadier might have run through him if he had stepped one step forward. And while I stopped to look at him, a person came through. He turned about and said, "You darn lobster! Bloody back, are you going to stab me?" The soldier said, "By gosh, I will." One of the persons who was talking with the officer turned about quick to the people and said, "Darn him! He's going to fire." Upon that they cried out, "Fire! And be darned! Who cares? Darn you! You dare not fire!" and began to throw snowballs and other things which flew pretty thick. Did they hit any of them? Yes, I saw 2 or 3 of them hit. One struck a soldier on the hat, and people who were right before him had sticks. And as the soldiers were pushing through their guns back and forth, they struck their guns, and one hit a grenadier on the fingers. And people were crying, "Darn them! They dare not fire! We are not afraid of them!" One of the people, a stout man with a long cordwood stick, threw himself in and made a blow at the officer. The stout man then turned round and struck the soldier's gun at the captain's right hand and immediately fell in with his club and knocked his gun away and struck him over the head. The blow came either on the soldier's cheek or hat. This stout man held the bayonet with his left hand and twitched it and cried, "Kill the dogs! Knock them over!" I turned to look towards the officer and I heard the word, "Fire." I thought I heard the report of a gun, and upon hearing the report, I saw the same grenadier swinging his gun, and immediately he discharged it. Did the soldiers of that party or any of them step or move out of the rank in which they stood to push the people? No, and if they had, they might have killed me and many others with their bayonets. Did you, as you passed through the people towards the Royal Exchange Lane in the party, see a number of people take up any and everything they could find in the street and throw them at the soldiers? Yes, I saw 10 or 15 round me do it. Did you yourself? Yes, I did. After the gun fired, where did you go? I ran as fast as I could into the first door I saw open. I was very much frightened.